Today we are going to experiment to discover items that sink and items that float. Here I have a list I made where I will track what items sink and what items float. I have a straw, a feather, our class pet Chomp, a star, a popsicle stick, a pen, a pencil, a nut, a pine cone, a paper clip, a car, a dice, and some jewels. Okay, let's start with our jewels. We're gonna put them in the tub of water. They sink. Look at, you can see they are on the bottom of the water. So I'm gonna mark that on my list, and they sink. Okay, next I'm going to try the dice. Let's see, is this gonna sink or float? Oh, another sink. Let's see. On the very bottom, I'm gonna mark it off. Sink. Okay, paper clip. Let's see. Sink or float? Oh, it is on the bottom. Okay, let's see what's next. We have a nut. Let's try the nut. Ooh, you can see it is on top of the water. It is floating. Let's mark the nut as float. Okay, next I have our pine cone. Let's see, sink or float. It's floating. Let's mark that off. Then I have our car, sink or float. Oop, it's on the bottom. Let's mark the car as sink. Let's see what the pencil's gonna do. Got a library pencil, let's see. Ooh, the pencil is floating. Let's mark that as a float. Then we have our pen. Let's see. Ooh, it's floating too. Now our popsicle stick. It floats too. Okay, the star. Let's see. That's floating as well. Let's see if our class pet Chomp is gonna float. Okay, let's see. Ready? Whoop! Chomp's floating. Mark him off as floating. Then we have our straw. Let's see if the straw floats or sinks. It's floating. And then our feather. Let's see. It's floating as well. Let's go over our list. We have, for floating, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 floating. Let's count our sinking items. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you for playing Sink and Float with me.